Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to explain about recall in RAG. It is a very important metric. We need to understand it properly, and we have to set up our RAG pipeline so that the recall is better in our RAG system. Okay, RAG stands for Retrieval-Augmented Generation, right? So if you are not familiar with RAG, I would suggest watching my previous videos. Okay, and I already talked about RAG in my lot of previous videos. Just check them, or I would suggest preferably you can get my AA course. I provide link in the description of the video where you can buy that course. Okay, it's very inexpensive, just 300 rupees in India and $8 globally, and that course has a lot of ebooks, 9 AI related ebooks, and more than 8 hours of recorded tutorial videos about AI, including RAG. In the ebook also you can download a RAG ebook also. Okay, so a lot of information, code samples, even RAG coding, everything is there. That course, I would suggest take that course first. Very inexpensive, right? I'm just giving it for just 300 rupees in India, one-time payment, and globally it's just $8, but for limited time only. Suppose if that offer is there, just check that. Okay, check the link, and if it is there, you can use that. Okay, so if you are very new to RAG, here I will be just telling about in a very simple way. It is just combining the power of both retrieval process and generation. Generation is we know about LLMs, right? Large language models like GPT-5 used in the ChatGPT, right? Or Gemini. A lot of LLM models are there. Okay, so that large language models, they are useful for generating the content, right? So that is what generation. And retrieval, it's like we can assume at searching database, searching PDF document. Okay, and that is like RAG is combining both things. As I explained in my previous videos, there are various reasons for doing that. Like LLMs are hallucinating, they are lacking private information, they lack latest information. A lot of reasons that I explained in that course also very clearly. You can check that things. So ultimately RAG is combining retrieval and generation. Okay, it is useful for getting the latest information also, right? Ultimately that retrieval should be getting the relevant context information for the generation. That is what the name Retrieval-Augmented Generation, right? So that metrics recall is about measuring the performance of that retrieval process. If it is good, then only the generation will be good, right? So ultimately the RAG system or RAG pipeline will be effective only when the retrieval is working properly, right? Actually, the RAG, that concept is introduced by Meta in 2020. Okay, so it's a concept is good, but a lot of things are there. So let us discuss very briefly in this video. If you want, as I said, complete tutorial and a lot of things, so you can get into the course. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the recall metrics, right? And why recall matters in RAG. That is very important. Okay, so first of all, what is recall? That we need to know, right? Suppose if you are not familiar with recall is general evaluation metrics, right? So similarly, in case of retrieval process also, it is like if we consider as a formula, it is like number of relevant documents retrieved divided by number of relevant documents available in the database. Okay, so say for example, if you are going to ask question about quantum computing, and in that case, if the database is having like 10 related documents, and if it is retrieving 8 documents, 8 database, like I mean quantum computing related documents out of that 10, then it is like 8 divided by 10, right? So it is like 0.8. Okay, so that is what recall. And okay, that metric is somewhat okay to understand the relevancy of that content retrieved by but other things also there, because even if it is retrieving relevant documents. Apart from relevant documents, if it is retrieving irrelevant documents also, then that matrix won't be considering that things, right? But LLMs, at the end of the day, we will be pushing a lot of unnecessary information to the LLM. Token usage will be there and wastage will be there, and LLMs also won't be performing well if we are providing irrelevant context, right? So recall is important, but at the end of the day, we have to consider the precision also along with the recall. So, but in this video, we are going to see about recall. So it is like a relevant document, number of relevant documents retrieved divided by number of total relevant documents available in the database. Okay. So it's like a very simple matrix, but improving that matrix, we have to consider various approaches. That is the key in RAG. So one thing is, according to this insights from MS Marco dataset, the recall is very low for very conventional approaches like BM25, that is just a keyword based retrieval, right? So in that case, if you are retrieving top 10 results, in that case recall is just 46% only. Okay, only less than half of relevant documents are retrieved within top 10 results. Okay, but if you use more sophisticated neural retrieval methods such as ANSI, SPAN, that kind of stuff, then it's improving that recall. So basically that search approach, that retrieval way of doing retrieval also affecting that performance. So we have to use, to get better recall, we have to use better things, but it's not that much straightforward based on my own experience. Even if we are using like advanced vector search, sometimes that retrieval won't be happening properly. Then we have to go back with the BM25, and again BM25 won't be working in some cases. No, it won't be working with some cases. So we have to come up with hybrid kind of things, using both things together or separately we can use, and we can take top things from top k things from both things, and we can combine that things. Okay, we can uniquely combine that things. That there are different approaches. That is what first we need to understand the metrics, what is recall, and we got to explore various ways to increase the that metrics, okay, to get the better metrics value. And another key concept related to that recall is recall, so in generally for complete retrieval alone things, it may be okay, right? We are going to measure the metric recall by considering the number of actually available relevant documents in the database and the ratio to the retrieved number of relevant documents. Okay, that case, that measurement is like a representation of actual recall. But we are talking about RAG, entire system RAG, right? So in that case, though that retriever system is getting relevant documents, and that relevant documents are not considered by LLM, at the end of the day, it is not giving any participation, or it is not giving any impact to the end result, right? So we cannot take it in that metric, right? So this is one way of thinking this metric. So in that case, one research paper provided by Long Square RAG, they specified this, introduced this key point recall, KPR. That metric is specifically designed to measure how effectively large language models incorporate crucial points extracted from retrieved documents into their output. So based on that, they defined that, okay, this nuanced approach underscores the intertwined importance of both retrieval and generation stages for achieving optimal RAG performance. Okay, so I feel this KPR should be the proper thing. But if you are doing the RAG pipeline, so first we need to establish the retrieval in an effective way, right? For that, traditional recall is okay. Okay, so if you are going to consider the overall RAG pipeline as a whole system, then KPR should be more effective. Okay. So improving recall in practice, okay, optimizing recall in RAG systems involves a multifaceted approach combining advanced search techniques and sophisticated models. Okay, there are different approaches. As I said, one common approach is hybrid search. Okay, we have to integrate both things like traditional keyword based things like BM25 and advanced semantic vector search. Okay, that is, there are different ways to do it in a hybrid way. Okay, so I explored various things. Every things will be working in a different way, so it's based on our use cases and our document structure. A lot of things are there. Okay, but one commonly we can call it as hybrid search. So we have to use both the things. Okay, but how we are using is based on our use cases. Okay, and re-ranking models. Okay, suppose if you are planning to take top 5, instead of taking top 5, first we can take top 20 something, so that most of the relevant documents will be fetched, and then to make it effective, we have to use another separate re-ranking model, and then we can re-rank that retrieved chunks or retrieved documents, and then we have to take the top K again. Okay, so maybe top 5 or something then. Okay, so that re-ranking, so one approach is hybrid search, another approach is re-ranking. A lot of things are there. Okay, so at the end of the day we have to improve recall. That is the thing. So if we are able to improve the recall, then that relevancy of the retrieved documents will be better, and it will be helpful for generating meaningful output. Okay, so LLMs require relevant documents. Okay, and sometimes if the query is very lengthy, where it uses a lot of different kind of words, and that traditional retrieval approaches may not be useful in that case, right? So in that case we have to just rewrite the query according to our standards, based on to best suitable for our retrieval system. Okay. So these three things are commonly used, but we can come up with other things also. It's based on our use cases, our creativity things. Okay, but these are the very common things: hybrid search, re-ranking models, and query rewriting. Okay. And like in case of enterprise systems like cloud-based Azure AI search, that kind of services, they have built-in like integrated solutions, seamlessly combining data indexing, sophisticated vector search capabilities, and powerful large language models LLM generation, right? So in that case, their recall may be better. Okay, but suppose if you want to do it individually, you can achieve that also. No? So recall is key to RAG success, right? Because if the first step is working properly, that retrieval, then only the generation will be meaningful, right? If you are just sending some irrelevant documents, or just you are not sending relevant documents, some of the relevant documents, then the LLM cannot do anything in that case, right? Even if you are sending irrelevant documents, in case of low precision, that is different thing. LLM will be somewhat, it will be able to manage, it can ignore that. But if you are not at all sending the relevant documents, LLM cannot do anything, right? So recall is very, very important. Thanks for watching this video. As I said, RAG is very important because LLMs are not useful for commercial things, so businesses are looking for some ways to make them use for commercial setups, and for that RAG is very useful. But as I said, though the concept of RAG is very simple, it involves a lot of nuanced things to make it successful. But as I said, there is a huge demand, so there is need for talents in RAG systems. Suppose if you want to make use of that opportunity for improving your career, you can learn about RAG, and for that, as I said, you can buy my AA course. Actually, I provide the link in that description of the video. That link will be here, or you can just directly come to my blog.qualitypointtech.com. You can search for QPT blog also. QPT stands for Quality Point Technologies. Here you can check my this course. Just you can click this banner, it will be taking you here. Here this course has a lot of videos including RAG, and a lot of ebooks including RAG ebook. Okay, and it is getting good ratings at Udemy also. The same course I provided in the Udemy, but I would suggest buying from my blog. okay, because right now I am selling it for very very low price, just but it is very limited time offer only. So if you are seeing this offer, you can just use that, just 300 rupees in India, $8 globally. Okay, so I did my best to explain all the AI concept in a very easy to understand way, and below the video you can download the code samples, and a lot of infographics also I have included. A lot of ebooks are there, and it is getting good ratings at Udemy, and a lot of things are there. Okay, just actually in the last 6 months I have been putting lot of efforts by spending lot of time for coming up with this AI course, and for all these 8+ hours of videos I created subtitle caption files so that you can read the text while watching the video, so you can go through the details. Okay, even if you are very beginner, it will be very useful for learning RAG, MCP, LangGraph, AI agents, a lot of advanced things also it will be useful. Okay, and tell about this offer to your friends, and suppose if you want to earn money by referring this thing, just contact me. I'm offering 50% affiliate commission, so that details you can check here, and 50% commission. Okay, it's a easy way of earning money also. Okay, just by referring good things to others, right? It is win-win approach. You will be earning money, your friends will be getting good offers, right? Okay, but in case of affiliate, that link, that price may be a bit different, because that involves Gumroad fees also, and that details you can check by clicking this link. Okay, but if you are planning to buy this AI course, just visit my blog, click this banner or click this link, you will be taken into this page. Here if you are in India, you can just make the payment through UPI. If you are in other countries, you can make the PayPal payment, and then just contact me by sending an email or this WhatsApp message. And moreover, if you want one-on-one coaching, especially for about learning about RAG and MCP, LangGraph, the AI agents, or any kind of specific topic related to AI, computer vision, using YOLO model, other things, or even just to know how to use AI in business, like whatever thing, if you are planning to learn from me, you can book my time. Right now I'm charging very affordable price only, fees only, so you can find the details here. You can click this paid one-on-one coaching, that link. Okay, so here I provided all the details about that. Okay, that and all, that I can do it for only few people only. So but this thing, recorded course, any number of people can purchase. Okay, so that offer I will be giving it for a few more days. So just to make use of this opportunity, get it and inform to your friends also. Okay, thanks, bye.